Denver, coach, Nathaniel Hackett. Oh, you hacked it all right. Man, one thing you're going to have to learn is that in Russ, you must trust. 4th down and 5. Game on the line. Drain the clock. Just to call a timeout with 20 seconds left to bring your kicker. Bring your kicker to kick a 64-yard field goal to try to win the game. Seattle knows about Russell Wilson. They've trusted him for many, many, many years, and he's always delivered for them. What makes you think he wouldn't deliver for you, man? But listen, first-year coach, don't worry, you'll learn. And Russ, you must trust. Now, some of you wondering, like, wait a minute, what's this Bengals fan doing with a Seattle Seahawks hat? Well, first of all, it was on sale. Second, I like the Seahawks. I like the Legion of Boom and also Russell Wilson. And even sometimes as a Bengals fan, sometimes you need a plan B team, in the past, and let's not even remember the Bengals in the 90s. Let's not even go there. We're not even going to touch that one. But anyway, getting back to the game last night, you basically chose McManus over Russell Wilson. McManus, for his career, he had only been 1 for 8 from 60+ yards. Now, if this was an analytical thing, as far as like analytics, because I know analytics has been involved in football, in a lot of football situations lately. If this was an analytical thing, listen, analytics would have told you that Russell Wilson has a greater probability of getting those 5 yards than McManus making a game winner from 64 yards out. Russell Wilson can get you those 5 yards. I don't care if he was 9 of 20 with 76 yards and about 3 interceptions. If he is in that situation for me, I trust him to get those 5 yards. He will make the winning plays. I understand some people hearing this might have that Super Bowl when they went against the Patriots, lost the Super Bowl on the goal line when he threw that interception. Well, that was one heck of a play by Malcolm Butler. And yes, Marshawn Lynch should have got that ball in that situation. But that whole situation reminds me of what happened last night in the Monday night game was when Coach Matt LaFleur, as Stephen A. would say his name, did the same thing with Aaron Rodgers when they were down near the red zone. And Aaron Rodgers, the first three downs they didn't have success, but on the 4th down, LaFleur decided to kick the field goal in hopes that the defense would stop Tom Brady to get the ball back to Aaron. Now, if this was an analytics thing, analytics would tell you, no, you try to go for that touchdown right now, because either way it is, if you expect your defense to stop Tom Brady for under 4 minutes and you think you're going to get that ball back, a trip to the Super Bowl, sorry, you ain't getting that ball back, bruh. And lo and behold, they ain't get that ball back. But getting back to this game, Denver should have never been in that situation in the first place, because they were in the red zone. They were in the red zone under the 20-yard line about 4 times. And twice they fumbled on the goal line. And then the other 2 times they had to kick a field goal. So that's about 14. And matter of fact, if you can even quantify it to possibly, that's 28 points left on the field. 28 points. So really, this game shouldn't have even been close in the first place if Denver had taken care of business right when they were in the red zone. If they had scored each and every time, this game probably would have been like 42-17 instead of 17-16. Big ups to the Seahawks. Big ups to Geno Smith. Geno Smith was the MVP of the game. I mean, where has this Geno Smith been? He was very efficient, 23 of 28, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns. Most of his damage was done in the first half. I mean, he started looking like Russell Wilson out there. He was scrambling and threw a little oop to the tight end, and he went in for the touchdown. I mean, Geno was balling. I also want to give props to the Seahawks secondary, and especially Michael Jackson. He recovered 2 fumble recoveries down there on the goal line, so big ups to him. Coach Hackett, please trust Russell Sierra Wilson. Trust that man. And Russ, you should trust. Those are some of the comments I had. I initially wasn't even going to comment on this. I was just going to take a day off. You know, I was just going to be like chill. But it was just on my mind. And I appreciate you all for listening to what I had on my mind about this. And I know it's in line with what everybody else was thinking. Probably even yourself was thinking the same thing. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to comment, go ahead and leave comments. Anything you have to say about the game, let me know. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. Peace.